Negro. What does that word mean to you, Alex? Washington Borough Mayor Scott McDonald recently responded to criticism that local government isn't diverse enough by saying, hey, we have a Negro woman on council. As you can imagine, that backfired, and critics are still goofing on the mayor. I went by the home of that councilwoman, Ethel Conry, and her husband put me on the phone with her.
I wasn't offended. I'm pretty sure he didn't realize the new word today is Afro-American or Black American, and he didn't mean any harm towards that. I am not offended by it. I know him for quite a long time.
Now, Alex, the term comes from 500-year-old Spanish and Portuguese origins, meaning black, according to the dictionary, which adds that the term is no longer in technical use and often offensive. The borough has about 6,500 people, 85% of whom are white. And you do see things like this rebel flag license plate down on Main Street.
I mean, I don't have a problem with it. You know, I think it's the same on the same terms as Caucasian. If we call you Caucasian, we really don't. You're like, what?
That wouldn't bother me.
Nah,
I feel like I am Caucasian. I
know,
swear I don't care, you know?
Well, most white people, should I say, they don't prefer Caucasian. When I try to be polite and say Caucasian, I'm thinking that's what he was trying to be. He was trying to be polite and say Negro.
Now, Alex, others tell me that they wouldn't use the word. It's outdated. I know that I wouldn't. Besides, it sounds an awful lot like another N-word that's traditionally a racial slur. The mayor has defended himself, saying that he believes that many still use the word Negro, but I personally don't know anyone who does, guys.
Yeah, I don't know about the mayor there. I mean, where is he living? I mean, I'm answering my own question. He's living in an 86% white town and wondering if the word Negro is still used. I would like to ask him to try that at the Newark City Council meeting and see what kind of reaction he gets. Guys, what do you think?
Hopefully this opens his mind. It educates him, because if he's using the term Negro, I'd be afraid what he would address other groups as. You know, it seems like he's been living in the past, and we need to bring him up to the future.
I would agree with Ashley, and people who know him say that he's absolutely not a bigot. It's interesting, the reactions from local NAACPs. Here in Warren and Sussex counties, the NAACP spokesman says that the mayor is not a racist and that this term is maybe outdated, but it's not indicative of an ugliness on the part of the mayor.
Well, no, Hank, the mayor is probably not a bigot, but he's definitely a moron.
I don't think that's fair. I don't think that's fair.
If you read any old African-American literature, that's the word that was used. Yes, it's old. Yes, people don't use it, but he shouldn't catch any flames for
Would you use
doing
it?
Something like this. Would I use it
Would
today?
you use it?
No, it's an old word.
The word was in common use when he was a kid. By the time he was a teenager, nobody used that word anymore. So he knows better.
My grandma's 92 and doesn't use that word.
And she lives in Warren
And
County.
she lives in Washington.